These are our all-steel non-lock rivets. We're going to show you the 5 types of routine tests, 5 pieces for each test. Basically, these tests are to ensure the qualification of our products for general industry. Before we get started, I'd like you to know what we've prepared for the following 5 tests. Caliper, washers, our riveting tool C864 air compressor 0.6 megapascal, text fixture, and Tensile machine. The first test is size measurement. Now we have prepared 5 pieces all steel non-lock rivets. Size diameter 6.4 millimeters, length 14 millimeters. Rivet body diameter is 6.47, 6.48, 6.46, 6.48, 6.47. Length is 14.35 millimeters, 14.37, 14.1, 14.27, 14.22. Length including the cup is 24.06, 23.96, 23.98, 23.94, 24.03. Head diameter is 12.82, 12.92, 12.83, 12.86, 12.91. Head thickness is 2.66, 2.69, 2.65, 2.66, 2.64. Now it comes to the Mandrel. Mandrel proportion is 29.61, 29.68, 29.68, 29.58, 29.67. Mandrel diameter is 3.94, 3.94, 3.93, 3.92, 3.94. The second is a riveting test. Now you can see our washers ready. One is with 6.7 millimeters hole size, the other 6.9 millimeters. Next, we will go on with 4 groups of detail tests. Number 1, we choose a hole size 6.7 millimeters washer to test its minimal grip 2.1 millimeters. Number 2, 6.7 7 mm hole size washers with 9.5 mm thickness, which are used to test its maximal grip. Number 3, hole size 6.9 mm washer with 2.1 mm thickness. Number 4, hole size 6.9 mm washers with 9.5 mm thickness in total. Now let us pick up 5 pieces of set rivets and see where the mandrels were broken. The depth from rivet body is 0.33 mm, 0.52 mm, 0.35 mm, 0.47 mm. Through the above tests, you can see the riveting performance is very good and the mandrels break in proper position when both hole diameter and riveting thickness are at their limit values. The third is Mandrel retention test. The minimal retention force of our SSN AVD 64140 is 1,800 newtons. We will put 5 pieces of rivets in the text fixture of Tensile machine. Now it is axially applying a load from the head set rivet until the head retention load is reached. From the screen, you can see the first test result is 1,946 newtons. Next, the second mandrel is in place. Let's go. It stops. It's 2,135 newtons. Third is 2,309 newtons. Fourth is 1,888 newtons. The fifth result is 2,427 newtons. All these test results show our mandrel retention force is qualified. The fourth is Mandrel Breaking Force test. Press a button. The data on the screen are changing. The standard Mandrel breaking force of our SSN AVD 64140 is maximum 15,000 newtons. We separated the 5 pieces of rivets into rivet bodies and mandrels, and put mandrels into the tensile machine one by one for this test. Now they stop. The first result is 13,327 newtons. Second, it's 12,984 newtons. The third result is 13,185 newtons. Fourth is 13,301 newtons. Fifth is 13,358 newtons. See these values, they pass the test. The fifth test is tensile and shear test. Firstly, we use C864 tool to set now-lock rivets on the text fixture, the hole size of which is 6.9 mm and the thickness 8.4 mm. Now the first set rivet is in tensile machine. Press the button. The machine is applying two opposite forces till the rivet is broken. Now we are doing the test of the first rivet. The result is 10,561 newtons. Next is the testing of the second rivet. Our standard tensile strength of SSN AVD 64140 is minimum 8,300 newtons, and the reference value is 11,250 newtons. The result is 10,473 newtons. Third rivet test. The result is 10,539 newtons. Fourth rivet test. Result is 10,345 newtons. Fifth result is 10,645 newtons. All data are over 2,000 newtons higher than the standard or minimal tensile strength, so these rivets pass the test. Then we test its shear force. Now we are doing the test of the first rivet. It is exerting horizontally two opposite forces to the rivet until it is broken. Our standard shear force is minimum 9,790 newtons, and the reference value is 12,237 newtons. The first result is 12,466 newtons. Second result is 12,442 newtons. Third is 12,479 newtons. Fourth is 12,619 newtons. Fifth is 12,636 newtons. Our test data has reached our reference value of shear strength. Rivmate now-lock rivets are qualified. We have finished all tests for our all-steel now-lock rivets, size 6.4 by 14 millimeters. So from now on, you can detect what make a qualified structural rivets. Thank you for watching this video, and you're welcome to reach out to us at any time whenever you need our help.